What's up, Epicbattleflix viewers? I'm your battle narrator, and my voice might be shaking a little right now because ... Guys, I just walked out of the theater. Yes, it finally happened. Avatar 3, Fire and Ash is out. And seeing those volcanic regions of Pandora, the Ash people, on the big screen was incredible. The visuals are mind-blowing as always. But, let's be honest, the real screams in the theater happened before the movie even started. The lights dimmed, the Marvel logo appeared, and bam, the trailer for Avengers Doomsday. Seeing Robert Downey Jr. behind that metal mask in that green cloak ... it gave me literal chills. And in that moment, sitting there with my popcorn, that inevitable lightning bolt struck my brain. On one side, Jake Sully, the protector of the planet who now commands the fire and ash of Pandora. On the other side, the man who plays with reality like a toy, the threat to Latveria, and now the multiverse, Dr. Doom. One represents nature in its most savage form. The other represents the pinnacle of technology and magic. Who do you think wins? A Navi empowered by fire and ash, or Doomsday himself? Pick your side in the comments right now and join the discussion while I pour my post-cinema hype into this analysis. Our rules are simple. Jake Sully comes with his experience from the finale of Avatar 3, meaning his interaction with the Fire Navi and the support of Awa. Dr. Doom is at that god-tier power level we saw in the trailer. The battle takes place in an active volcanic region of Pandora. Round 1, the Ghost in the Ash versus Sensors. When the battle begins, Jake's biggest advantage is the terrain. As we saw in Fire and Ash, ash storms in volcanic regions reduce visibility to 0. Jake has learned to use this chaos. He is no longer just a gorilla hiding in the forest. He is a ghost moving through smoke and fire. Jake vanishes amidst the volcanic ash. Using his Navi bow, he fires explosive arrows at the joints of Doom's armor, just like he did to the RDA robots. But here is where the tech gap kicks in. Jake is used to human technology, but Doom's armor. That is another level. Doom possesses sensors superior even to Stark tech. Ash, smoke, or darkness cannot blind Doom. Without even turning his head, Doom pinpoints Jake's location. When Jake's arrow hits the armor, that famous mystical force field activates, and the arrow vaporizes in midair. Jake experiences his first shock, thinking, this is nothing like the weapons of the Sky People. Round 2, Rage of the Ash People and Awa. Seeing that physical attacks are ineffective, Jake switches to the aggressive tactics he learned in Fire and Ash. He connects with Awa, but this time he calls not just the animals, but the savage, aggressive creatures of the volcanic region. He also uses the destructive, primitive volcanic weapons used by the Ash People. The nature of Pandora crashes down on Doom, creatures emerging from lava, acid rain falling from the sky. What is Doom's reaction? Remember that scene we saw in the trailer. Doom was erasing a universe with a single-hand gesture. Doom looks at this savage rage of Pandora and likely says, how primitive ... and how disorderly. Combining technology and magic, Doom creates a shockwave. This wave blasts back every creature Jake summoned. Doom doesn't fight nature, he dominates nature. Jake's biggest trump card, the connection to Awa, is just a frequency to be hacked or isolated for a sorcerer like Doom. Round 3, Toric Macto versus the Sorcerer King. Jake Sully does not give up. He is a Marine. He is Toric Macto. Physically, he dive bombs Doom with his Ikran, or his new flying mount from the movie. Jake is a 10-foot-tall, muscle-bound giant. He thinks he can crush Doom in close combat. Jake leaps onto Doom and tries to pin him down. But Doom's armor isn't just metal. Inside that armor, there are thousands of volts of electricity and dark magic defenses. The moment Jake touches Doom, he is shaken by magical energy surging through his body. Doom grabs Jake by the throat with his metal gauntlet. Jake struggles, using his Navi strength. But Doom's grip is no different from a hydraulic press. Doom dominates even in close quarters because he doesn't just rely on his armor. He is someone who has fought hand-to-hand with Captain America and Black Panther. Round 4, the final Doomsday. By the end of the battle, Jake is physically exhausted, his weapons have failed, and his connection to Awa is jammed. Doom, on the other hand, is getting bored. Doom gives Jake that classic, ego-filled look. "You strive to protect a planet," he says. "I save universes. Your vision is too small." Doom doesn't bother killing Jake. Instead, he activates his machines to siphon Pandora's most valuable resource, unobtainium, or Awa's energy itself. Jake feels his planet's energy being drained by Doom. Although Jake attacks with a final scream, Doom hurls him into the volcano with a simple concussive blast. Jake survives because he is a hero, but he has lost the war. Pandora is now Doom's testing ground. Our final verdict: Jake Sully might be a legend on Pandora, but Dr. Doom is a multiversal threat. Biological arrows and wild beasts cannot stop a man who plays chess with gods. This is like trying to stop a nuclear bomb with a spear. The ruler of Latveria, Dr. Doom, wins. So, what do you think? Could those new ash powers in Avatar 3 have been enough to blind Doom's sensors? Or would Doom absorb Awa's energy and declare himself the Emperor of Pandora? Keep the debate going in the comments. And write down which legendary clash you want to see in the next video below. See you next time!